The first day I came for fellowship, they said that, oh, they are going to be having a 36 hours fast. You guys, I want to tell you that I almost lost it.
You're telling me to give up, it makes me go stronger.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm nonoezeibe. What's popping? So today, you guys, I'm going to be sharing my testimony with you on how God got my attention, and hopefully something you can relate with, and will probably give you a clue on whether God is trying to get your attention right now in your life. So the first thing I want you to get from this video, from everything we're going to discuss now, is that you being a Christian is God's intentional plan for you. And the Bible even says in John 6 verse 44, where Jesus was speaking, he said, "For no one can come to me unless the Father who sent me draws them to me, and at the last day I will raise them up." So that shows that you can't even come to Christ, you can't even become a born again Christian without God leading you to Jesus. So you're not a Christian in vain, okay? One of the ways to know if God is trying to get your attention right now is dissatisfaction, or you will start searching for something more, or basically what used to satisfy you once upon a time no longer satisfies you all of a sudden. So in my own case, at that time I was a content creator, and I remember I loved content creation so much that making videos came very easy to me. I was so excited to do it. But then all of a sudden, towards May, I started getting, I was no longer satisfied by the kind of content I was creating. I was beginning to get overwhelmed by the whole thing. I was beginning to have anxiety and stuff like that. And so I remember that he met, said that, okay, after posting this, I'm going to take a break. And I did just that. And what that break did for me was that he removed the distraction from me and made me more open to hear God and what he had for me. So yes, one of the things is that you just begin to get, tired, and you'll be looking for something more, and without even knowing it, you might begin to like drop things that you once loved, or things that once had your attention will just lose your attention basically, and then you're open to God to hear from him and for him to speak to you. I still having a genuine interest in the things of God, so an interest that was not there originally still coming back to me. So, and I remember that time my sister, she's a very spiritual person. So I remember I started noticing that she used to pray so much, and she used to attend fellowship, and just out of nowhere I said like, okay, you know what, I think I'm going to go to fellowship with you today. So one of the things is that God begins to put in your heart an interest for him. So it might be that you decide to read that tract, or call that friend that is a Christian, or just open your Bible and see what is inside there, that kind of thing. And then that is the way God is beckoning to your spirit, calling you forth to him. All of a sudden, light begins to shine. So by the virtue of you reading that Bible passage, or calling that friend, or reading that tract, God begins to open your eyes, light begins to shine, and the things that you didn't know were wrong, or problems that you didn't know you had, will all of a sudden begin to, you begin to see them. So what happened with me was that when I went for that fellowship with my sister, on the day I came, the first day I came for fellowship, they said that, oh, they are going to be having a fast. And I'm like, which kind talk with this? I'm just coming from the scene for the first time and now see fast. And I'm like, okay, you know what, I'm going to just go ahead and try this fast. And it was a 36 hours fast. So it was like a whole day and half of another day, so 36 hours. I just said out of nowhere, let me just try this fast and see what will happen. You guys, I want to tell you that I almost lost it. I almost lost my life. Okay, well, I not live my life, but it was so scary. I have never fasted that long before in my entire life. So it was very different for me. And so I decided to do that fast, With that fast changed every single thing in my life. I started dreaming dreams, and I started seeing that I had problems that I didn't even know I had originally. So this is God's way of trying to get your attention too. He begins to show you things that you didn't know were there, things that you didn't know were problems. That's it basically. So how God works is that he opens you to see a problem, and he doesn't just leave you with seeing your problem. He comes in, he steps in and helps you solve. He steps in and solves those problems for you. So in my own case, when I noticed those problems and I was having terrifying dreams that caused so much fear in me, I started depending more on God by praying and reading the word more, and just basically taking away all the distractions that I once had. So at that period in my life, I stopped watching movies. I stopped, talking really much with my friends. truth be told, I was not really talking to any of my friends in that period. So it was a very strange period for me. And also, I was way out of social media. I deleted all my social media. TikTok, Instagram, everything had to go. Okay, so I think I only had like WhatsApp and YouTube, but like every other thing had to go. So, and in that period of me focusing more on God, letting go of distractions and all of that, and soaking myself in the word and prayers, God started changing my life. So at first I came to God out of fear and wanting him to protect me from the things I was seeing in my dream, and God used that as an opportunity to, draw me really, really close to him, bring me to a place where I depend on him, where I am so soaked in on him. So I was not having distraction around me. So that gave me more opportunity to just concentrate and drown in God and just really get in just taking all of him as much as I could at that period. This whole thing was like processes leading to a particular point. So how God kept me rooted in him was that he started introducing me to godly people. So I started, having more godly friends or just meeting more people in the faith, and that really strengthened me. I remember one time that when this whole thing happened and with all the prayers and everything that was going on, I posted on my WhatsApp that something about like me giving my life to Christ or me getting serious with God. And one of my friends reached out to me and she was like that she didn't know that I had been going through this kind of transformation, that she too had been going through the same thing, and we just really truly connected. And the next thing she was like that she wants to introduce me to other people, and that was how I met these amazing women that I now call my family, because with them I really learned what it means to be like in a family, a godly family, to be calling somebody sister, brother in faith. God really use them to like help me and hold me up and encourage me, because what I learned from their stories was that what I was going through was not just me I was going through. It's that they too at some point in their journey had to go through the same thing, and that's just the way God works basically. And also I was also introduced to a place where I could grow, so I joined a fellowship that really strengthened me, helped me to like find a good foundation in Christ, teaching me Christ realities and things that would just really strengthen and put my roots deep in God. When God is trying to get attention, everything is perfectly orchestrated and nothing happens by chance with God. He is a master planner, and the spiritual controls the physical. So your actions, your decisions now must have been propelled by a spirit, that's the spirit of God, leading you to this point where you're willing to let go and let God lead in your life, where you're willing to sacrifice and leave things at the altar of God, and you're willing to like get soaked in him. And I want to tell you that the problems that you might be facing right now, the challenges that you might be going through right now, the things that are not working for you right now, or you seem like you're confused and all of those things, and you seem like you're alone right now, I want you to know that these things are building blocks to where God is taking you to. If I did not go through all those things I went through, all those scary things I had to bear and endure, all those times where I was very much afraid and fear was conquering me and all manner of things were happening, demons were speaking and trying to make me do things I'm not supposed to be doing. All those things led me to where I am right now, in this happy relationship that I am in with Christ. And because I've seen those things, seen that darkness is obviously not an option for me, I am able to embrace the light more now. I am able to embrace this new life that Christ is bringing me into. I'm able to hold on to it tight, and I'm able to depend more on God, because I've seen that without him, I'm literally nothing. Okay, so let this video encourage you to keep pushing and to keep seeking the face of God wherever you are. And if you have not given your life to Christ, this is your sign. God made it possible for you to watch this video so that he can speak to you. Open yourself up to him and let him minister to you. So yeah guys, that's it. I hope you guys found this video helpful. On this channel this month, we're going to be sharing more faith-based content, and basically content that will help you as a young person and as a believer. So I'm pretty excited about that, and I can't wait to dish those contents out. Okay. So yeah, that's that. If you're going to be interested in what lies ahead on this channel, then most definitely hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on any of those videos. Trust me, they're going to be so helpful to you in one way or another. Okay, my love? Okay, so yes, if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and share with your friends too. Okay, with all that being said, I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye guys. Peace.